There's a brand new Easter egg in Warzone, and even better, it seems to be a teaser for the next Call of Duty game, the new Black Ops that's coming out later this year. In this video, I'll show you what you have to do to unlock it because you get a weapon blueprint by doing this, and everything we know about it so far. Also, as an extra treat, if you watch to the end of the video, I'll show you an easy way to unlock these that doesn't require hours of searching. But first, a little bit of a history lesson. On the cover of the original Black Ops game, you can see the protagonist is holding two pistols, and on one of them it has Sally etched into it and some tally marks. There's 8 tally marks on it on that cover. I'm not really sure if that signifies anything. I'm sure someone could let me know in the comments if it does. Then on the Black Ops 3 cover, there was nothing like this on the Black Ops 2 cover, but on the Black Ops 3 cover, although they were holding some futuristic pistol because Black Ops 3 set in the future, it still had Sally etched into the gun and the 8 tally marks. The gun also appears in the zombies modes in Black Ops games, where if you pack-a-punch the M1911 pistols, it'll turn into an akimbo set of pistols called Mustang Sally, I guess named after the song. They also fire explosive rounds, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not sure why they do that. But as you can see, these guns, and particularly the Sally pistol, goes right back to the beginning of Black Ops. So imagine our surprise when people playing Warzone suddenly started finding a new gun in the loot pool, just in the floor loot pool, called Sally. This is a legendary 9mm Demon, and if you pick it up, it gives you the akimbo version of the gun. So you don't just get one gun, even though that's what it looks like on the floor, you get the akimbo version. People started reporting finding this gun yesterday, sort of last night, and then I started trying this morning, and it took me an hour and a half to find one of these. It's so much more difficult to find than you'd think it would be. And I was kind of getting fed up because people kept saying where they found it. They'd be like, oh, you can do it in Plunder on Urzikstan. So I'd go there, spend a while, couldn't find it. Then it'd be, no, go and Rebirth on Resurgence. So I'd go there and they'd say, go to the ship. So I'd go to the ship, couldn't find it there. And they keep sending me on this like wild goose chase. And then one person in chat was like, no, you need to go into the Rebirth fully loaded mode and then go to this little shack near Industry. And I was like, oh, okay, then, you know, this is like the 20th thing that people have told me will definitely work. But I thought I'd give it a go, and this happened. Alright, go on. In this box, in here. Oh my god, it actually is. It actually is. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them in here. Now, to complete the Easter egg side of this, it's not good enough just to find these. You have to pick them up, and then you have to try and get a kill with them. If you manage to get a kill, you'll unlock a challenge, and you get to keep the guns as a blueprint for the Demon 9mm. You need to go and try and get a kill with them.
Down to you, soldier. Stay sharp. Deploy the mosquito.
Go into your loadouts, go to handguns and a 9mm Demon, and you'll be able to find it in the armory as one of the blueprints there, and take a look at it. It's a pair of pistols, one of them has Sally etched into the side, but the really interesting thing about this is that it says Sally 6, not 8. So this isn't just a reference to that original Black Ops. The number 6 could potentially be a reference to the name of the new game that's coming out later this year. People think it's probably going to be called Black Ops 6 because while we only had Black Ops 1 to 4, we then also had Cold War, which was kind of Black Ops 5, so that would make this one Black Ops 6. But that's not the only interesting thing about them. See, when you get that challenge, which unlocks the blueprint for you, it said she never lets me down. That's the name of the challenge. And that isn't the first time we've seen that as a piece of writing in the game in the last few months. Back when they opened all of the bunkers at the beginning of Season 3 in Urzikstan, they didn't open all of them. They left one of them shut, and that was Bunker 7. And Bunker 7 has a piece of graffiti outside of it saying, she never lets me down. We had no idea what that was about. I wasn't sure if it was something that was just reused that people had seen before elsewhere in the maps. It was maybe just a little bit bunker on Urzikstan, the one bunker that we can't get into. The rest of the bunkers all had pretty much the same stuff in, so that was a little bit disappointing. So maybe this is going to kind of redeem it. Maybe they're going to do some kind of reveal event focused around this bunker, or maybe another part to the Easter egg. I did try using the guns, kind of inspecting them near it, interacting with everything, shooting things, but nothing worked. We also went to the other slightly unusual bunker, Bunker 5, where there's all of the kind of zombie stuff in there. Had a look around in there, but nothing seemed any different. I also loaded up zombies and took them into that to see if I could pack-a-punch them into Mustang and Sally, but sadly it doesn't change the name of them. They're still just called Sally, and they don't look like there's anything interesting going on. It's just a normal pack-a-punch version of them. We went over to Bunker 7 in there, didn't see anything unusual. It doesn't look any different. So it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do with this right now, which is a little bit of a shame. But maybe some of you have already heard about this and you've been trying to get it yourself, and you came to this video trying to find tips on how to find them. Sadly, I don't really have any advice for you. Like I said, it took me an hour and a half of searching to find them once, and then we found 2 in the same place. That was on Rebirth Fully Loaded, so maybe try there, because I know it definitely spawns there. It's the only place I've seen it. I have played some Plunder since, and I've played some normal Battle Royale. I've still only seen this gun in Rebirth Resurgence. I have seen other people talk about finding it elsewhere, so I don't really know, but I would definitely go into Rebirth Fully Loaded because that's where I found it. And one time while I was trying to record stuff for this video, I went into one game and managed to find the pistols 3 times just in orange boxes. They weren't just sitting on the side anywhere. They were in orange boxes, and I found them 3 times in one game, which seems absolutely crazy. As far as I can tell, it's completely random. The place that I managed to find them, where Fear God told me they were going to be, which was a little bit strange, I've been back there multiple times and haven't seen them there once. There's loads of other locations where people have said, oh, I always find them on the ship by factory, or I always find them in industry, or I always find them in Stronghold, wherever. I personally think it's just RNG. You've just got a chance of finding them. Maybe the orange boxes are good for them. Like I said, I found 3 in one game from the orange boxes, but then I also had like 20 games where I didn't find a single one, and I opened dozens of orange boxes. So it does seem like it's just incredibly rare right now. So you just need to get somebody with them. I think it would work if you down somebody with a normal gun and then finish them off with these pistols. I'm pretty sure that would work. Or if a teammate downed somebody and then you could finish them off. So that might be a little bit. This method is to know somebody who's already got them. So if somebody already has the blueprint, you can go into a game of Plunder. That person can drop the blueprint for you. You can pick them up, and then you just need to get a kill. Because it's Plunder, obviously you can just keep picking them up as many times as it takes until you get a kill. You could do this in Rebirth Fully Loaded if you want to, although obviously it's a little bit trickier to get a kill. And if you don't know anyone that's got them, I'm going to be running some lobbies on Twitch where I'll be just inviting people into my team. We'll go into games, I'll drop them for everyone. They can pass them around, get kills, and everyone can unlock them. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/geekypastimes if you want to get involved in them. I'll probably run some later today after this video goes live. So if you enjoy that, if you find it interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, I'll be covering all of the Black Ops 6 teasers leading up to the launch this year. Super excited for a new Call of Duty game as ever. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.